Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this video finds you well. We're going to get started. This is a reading for Libra, all placements of Libra. And let's see what we have. Cross watchers are always welcome as well. We'll use a variety of tarot and oracle card decks. Let's see what we have. So first card out, we have Cobweb, Indecisiveness. This is a need to do some sort of soul cleansing. I'm going to tell you that's what was coming up so strongly in this reading. And I actually did receive a sign from nature too of this exact thing. So when the card actually fell out prior to this reading, it was really indicative of this needing to be in this reading. So this is about maybe feeling stuck or trapped, maybe feeling like you're being repressed in some way, Libra. Let's see what else we have. And it is good for the week of the 19th to 25th. Yep. Okay, let's see what we have. What else do we have? Inner femininity, the young woman. This just came out in your last reading. So romance and love relations possibly, and also some sort of blessing or change in your social life. I'm getting signs too, Libra, about like feeling kind of if you're feeling kind of powerless in a situation, or like you're just not able to really shine and be yourself. We're going to look into that in this reading because there is something here. And there's also something about clearing the air. Like it's time to clear the air. It's time to get unstuck. It's time to solve something here. Let's see what else we have for Libra. Any placement, cross and beetle. So there is a renewal. There is some sort of hard-won success. So, this is about, yes, there were a lot of obstacles in the way, and there may be coming up this week. You may be coming out of that energy or be in that energy, but it is kind of feeling like, okay, I thought we were moving forward maybe, and then suddenly you don't. Or maybe you have like regression in some sort of, something that you thought was going to go well, like healing, for example. If you're feeling like you were getting over an injury and then you kind of re-injure, or you have a little setback. It's not permanent, because you do have renewal here. This is progress and definitely strength in those difficult times. But there's just this really interesting energy, like about again, like freeing yourself, getting out of this getting unstuck. Okay, it's getting unstuck, removing this block, whatever it may be. And you have owl. Okay, so again, yeah, there could have been some sort of misfortune or delay even coming up this week. This is about some sort of even something you hear you don't like. It's not music to your ears. It's just a warning, though, to proceed with caution whenever this owl comes up in this deck. But again, you have like a scarab beetle here, and that's that phoenix rising, just in a different species. So let's see what else we have for Libra. Tears, sadness. Yes, I'm sorry. Some of you may have felt like something is just too hard, taking too long, but this is some sort of even memories that could be coming in, something painful coming in. And that's sort of that's why you may be sort of at a crossroads here. There could be a feminine energy, or an older feminine, or not even an older, just feminine energy coming in, who could help, even if it's just someone you randomly meet in a random place, standing in line somewhere or waiting for something. You have base growth, and this person could help you move forward. And it's almost like they're just like angelically sent here. Okay. And yeah, you have moon. There's a mystery. Yeah. So there is some sort of good news coming in. So I'm really happy to see that, because you have a card of, bad news, and then you have good news. So there is something coming in overall that's good news, but there could be one particular area that's just sort of, it's just unpleasant. It's not good news. But there is something better coming in, because you're going through this whole renewal, like we talked about in our last reading, and that tower kind of striking. And but then you had the Fool card too, so you've got the new beginnings coming in. So the mystery of the moon, yeah, the moon was coming in too, in, I think it was last week's weekly reading, the crescent moon. And actually, before this reading, I just found this crescent moon can be waxing or waning. the crescent moon and a star. So I feel as though, as much as something may feel, anxiety inducing right now, and it may be fear, don't let fear rule your decisions, because you are going to be, if rewarded, or you'll see that something that maybe was kept from you comes out, and it's going to help with whatever this is that you're clearing out. Some of you are clearing out a relationship, or old job energy or something. There is this real clearing out, cleansing energy. So if you haven't done things yet to cleanse and clear, it is highly recommended at this time. And I want to see what you have. Whatever works for you, cleansing, clearing. Check out the disclaimer. Whoa, these readings are general, not public. I'm sorry, general, not personal. They're public, but they are not personal. So only take what resonates, right? Your intuition knows best. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and sweet justice. Justice. So the Seven of Pentacles, I feel as though this definitely ties into this growth here. Something, again, could have been hidden, kept from view. You may not have even been able to figure something out, but I feel like there is some sort of clarity coming in. There's that moon shining brightly. So there's actually crescent moon here too. And then there's like a full moon, or some could interpret that as the sun. So the mystery is revealed, okay? And if something doesn't smell right, feel right, look right, it probably isn't. All right. So remembering that as well. There's just a bit more of a like disappointment maybe that you're clearing out. So clear it out, clearing out clutter, clearing out whatever you need to clear out. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles here. So this is someone who made their dreams a reality here. They made it happen. This is you knowing you are in fact the star. The star is not out in this reading yet, but we have it in this charm that happened to just somehow be on the tarot cloth left over, I guess, from another reading. I don't know how I missed it, but there it is. And then you also have something about like it will balance out, but proceed with caution too. So really being careful with your words too, and avoiding gossip and rumors, and not believing in them either. Okay. So Justice card. I heard something's not necessarily going to be a clean sweep. Okay. It's not exactly easy, but there will be the cleansing that's necessary. Okay. So nine. So this is a general overall, and then we're going to look more closely into money and more closely into love. If you're interested in the career reading, money readings, do check that out. I just posted another one. So, um, you know, there's there's like this something being in disguise energy. It could be a blessing in disguise. There could absolutely be a blessing in disguise. Let me see. I want to get another card on that. Seven of Cups. Okay. Yes. Okay. Because most of there's this gray area. There's a bit of gray or something in this reading. There's just something that's not quite clear yet. So I feel as though some of you, it's like you're deserving of something, a solution or something, but it's not exactly clear. There may have been something that's being missed, or there may be something being missed, but that's why it's like proceed with caution, because Libra, you may not have all the information on this situation or a person. All right. And don't ever, so as you'll see, I give out advice on this channel, and if it's not for you, then thanks for trying the reading, but maybe it's not your reading. So anyway, thank you for all of those of you who do tune in, and thanks to my members and subscribers. I appreciate you. Anyway, there could just be something about like just if it doesn't feel right, it's like it is absolutely time to just let it go. Unfortunately, if a person, just there's something about them, their energy, their eyes, because the eyes don't lie, right? There's something that you just can't quite put your finger on. You might get some proof about that this week, but you might just have the idea that what you feel is enough proof for you. And again, that came up in last week's reading. And I'm not even doing these readings on the same day or anything. So completely different setting too. So there's still that's coming through about you finding some information out, and that's going to help you make up your mind. I've got Aquarius energy coming in. Um, Let me just keep going here. And by the way, if you're interested in the decks I use, often I'll announce them on the channel or I'll post them in the description box. So these are the Tea Leaf Fortune cards. These are some other kind of Tea Dream Fortune Oracle that I found. And this is actually the unofficial Shitty Tarot from the show Schitt's Creek, but it's not officially part of Schitt's Creek. So it could be based loosely on it, may or may not be. I don't know. The creator doesn't say, but I'm a Schitt's Creek fan. So I wanted this deck. So there it is, the unofficial Shitty Tarot. You can find it on Etsy. And this is the back of the box. Heidi Page and Ashley Brock with Matt Edwards illustrating. So, and I don't work for them or anything. Two of Swords, I'm not surprised. That's that crossroads. We already tuned into some of that. Okay, New York, you could have a connection to New York. Like really not knowing, like really not knowing which way to go. But I want to know, like, what do the angels have to say about this? What is this? There's this hidden energy here. It's just, and there will be justice. Yes, justice will be served. You are protected at this time. A divine intervention is currently happening. There it is. There it is, folks. I mean, that's amazing. That came through because it kind of feels like that. And that's something I've been talking about in previous readings. It's an energy that's real. It's around us. It surrounds us. And with that, oh my goodness, you have 888 again. So this is about having great success coming your way, a sign of abundance. My goodness. Wow. That shouldn't have even been in this deck. I'm using a completely different deck, and that was in there. And I was like, oh, what number is that? Because I know it's one of my numbers cards. And then there it is. That's 888. So it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And you have the Knight of Pentacles here. So it will become more clear, but it could be something you hadn't thought of, Libra, with whatever this is coming in. It is, being a pentacle, it's a very stable energy, but it could just be that the newness of it kind of might throw you off, leading to the 10 of Cups. Okay. And there it is, in the 888 and the 10 of Cups. You Again, it could be a solution is found that you weren't expecting. It just comes out of nowhere too. It could be that person, that feminine energy, even a decent woman, as it said on this card, or this other card here. A decent woman starts to participate in life, like in your life, or maybe you're the decent person and you're just going to get out there and put yourself out there more. And 10 of Cups being everything, this, that, and more. They've bought a house together. They're married. So this could be commitment for you. Now, it doesn't have to be marriage in the legal sense, like husband, wife, 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 husband, husband. It's just, a commitment of some kind. So let me see what else you have. There's still this missing link, this missing key, though. It's like, no, like you're so close to something, or it felt that way. Like it felt like you were going to move into a certain direction, and then for whatever reason, almost like getting the wind knocked out of you or something. I don't know. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. So just an uneasy feeling too with some things here. Overall, this is needing to, something could have come in and rocked the boat, so to speak. Just again, you might feel like you may also, Libra, what are you letting go of? What are you holding on to for fear of letting go? That's a question. And it goes along with that spiritual like cleansing here. So what is it that you might be holding on to for fear of letting go? It is time to let go of something or someone here, or something's being taken from you and you don't want that, maybe, or something didn't go your way and you're not wanting that, but there's a reason for it. Let's get a little more information on that. What's going on here? If you enjoy these readings, please consider liking, subscribing, leaving a nice comment. It's all free to you. And I am open to paid memberships too. Let's see what else we have. Libra. King of Cups. Oh, you know what? Some of you are really really being hard on yourself about a decision or regret or something. Could be all up in the feelings right now, unfortunately. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel as though this can also be a card of just, yeah, like feeling guilt. But there's like happiness. There is happiness coming in. I want to know about this though, because so what is going to help Libra? What's going to help viewer, I should say, viewers, with this energy here? You got to have some self-compassion here and use that intuition here. Use your intuition. And if you know it, again, if something doesn't feel right, even if you don't have proof, let it go. Let them go. Go in a different direction, okay? That's just it. Something could look like a better deal, and but it's not. But it's like, it's not. And so I don't know if it's like both things seem not so great or something, but look at the look on her face here. She's like, I really don't know. Do I move, or do I stay in this relationship that might not be right for me, or this situation that isn't quite right for me, even though there's something really attractive about it. So there could be something very attractive about a person, place, thing. But you just feel it, that it's not going to be the best for you. And maybe you can't even, again, like you can't quite put your finger on it. What's going to help you clear out some of that energy, though? Some spiritual cleansing. This is by the Celtic's Brew, this deck. It's their spirit oracle, I believe. Spiritual oracle. Let's see. So we have letting go. Oh my goodness, Libra, seriously. Letting go of the past and obstacles. And remember before I said there's like a missing key, because I'm tuning into this 10 of Cups, and for some reason there's something that's just not totally happy about it. It's like it's like, yeah, that you do want, there is something about, like, yes, you're going to get something, but you just, you know there might be a delay in getting it, though. Or it might be that you still feel there's something missing, even though you have received your 10 of Cups. It could feel like there's just something missing. But what that can also be is someone or something could be missing you, not wanting to let go. And so you need to, perhaps you need to be the one who, without even, you don't even have to contact anybody or tune back into a situation, just to let it go. Like tune in just long enough to let it go. Process, give yourself process. But we don't want to be hanging on to things. We don't want to be hanging on. Remember, I said this person feels maybe even like guilt or something. So you've got to forgive and move on here, okay? And sometimes the greatest justice of all in certain situations is you going out and living a happy life, right? Free of whatever was exhausting you and draining you. So not feeling too guilty. You're getting divine messages, and you have clairvoyance here. So you could be getting psychic dreams. Make sure to take care of yourself too. Some of you, even Reiki's coming in. So embracing energy healing in some way. I just heard sound bowl hearing, or sound bowl healing, sound bowl healing. Okay. Self-care here, treating yourself, relaxing. You've got clairvoyance here. Some of you may be working with crystals, even just things in the quartz family. And then there's also, in this card, there's this energy of like walking away, but not knowing. I'm basically reading the crystal ball that's in the card. So, but in that, I'm seeing walking away, but not knowing necessarily what's next. All right, and having to kind of be comfortable with that. You maybe can see something in your mind's eye, like this 10 of Cups. Maybe you can see it, but there's something that you need to let go of before you can actually get the keys to the castle, so to speak. All right, so clairvoyance. You may be having psychic dreams. Make sure you're writing them down. Divine messages. You're getting messages from a higher source. All right, you're getting messages from a higher source. Maybe part of that's happening in this reading. You can decide. Let me see here, though, Libra. Let's look a little more into I want to do the sort of money piece too. Make sure we get into that a bit. So there could be, if it is money stuff. Let's see if there's any sort of blocks here. This is the Money Blocks deck by, I'm not exactly sure how to say it, but it's spelled Mahrukx, so Maruka X. I have lots of their decks. And here we go. Are there any sort of blocks in Libra's way? What are the money blocks? Do we have any sort of blocks? And in general, blocks in general. Don't be afraid to shine, Libra. I just feel as though some of you were feeling really good, really great, and hopeful about something. And then it's like there could have been, I just keep getting like feeling kind of knocked down or looked over or passed over or something. Some of you actually could have fallen, like literally fallen. So I do wish you healing thoughts. Let me see here, Libra. Oh, 2 cards. Okay, spiritual teachings and don't value time. Okay, so these are blocks. Remember, so this is could be like believing money is the root of all evil, creating problems with money. So looking at money as, you know, energy, really, it's just energy. So that would be how to help yourself with this. If you're feeling like, you know, money's the root of all problems, you know, like that's, you know, people win the lottery and then bad things happen or whatever. It's not necessarily that. Money itself is neutral. Okay, it's a conditioned reinforcer in behavior analysis type terms. Okay, it's just a condition. The paper itself, the numbers, they actually don't mean anything. We've put value on them, so you, Libra, get to decide um, if it's important to you, if you know, if it's a good thing or a bad thing, you know. But the money itself is neutral. It's energy. It's neutral. It's how you perceive it that's really mattering. So it's how you choose to use the money in matters. Okay, this is about you using it for good or bad. Okay, to create beauty, help others, and thrive in order to help serve humanity. For some of you, and also know that there's no don't try not, if you know, like it's like it took me a while to realize and to get into this energy where I don't feel bad for making money from Reiki or intuitive readings. I used to feel really bad about it because I felt like it was this, you know, like gift that I was given by the divine, by God and the angels, you know, and I felt really bad, like taking money or charging. And so for a while I just didn't, or I'd give such drastically reduced prices. But in doing that, you're basically telling your customers that your service isn't that valuable. It's up to us to put value on it, to show others that what we're offering is valuable. And Reiki, for example, and heal spiritual energy type practices, just because you have a gift of clairvoyance or whatever it might be for you, and this gift of really tapping in easily to universal life force energy for healing purposes, aka Reiki, um, doesn't mean that you shouldn't be paid for your gift and your talents. Okay, um, that it's, you know, get okay with that, because maybe that is your purpose, and yeah, you can make money off of it. Maybe some of you are just feeling kind of guilty or you're shy about it, but that's, get comfortable with it, because I myself have had to learn that, and still to this day, even I'll come across somebody and I'm like, oh, I just really want to, I don't want to charge them, but I'm like, I put a lot of money into the business, keeping it going and everything, and that, you know, and it's okay to accept money just like any other service, right? Everybody else gets money for their services that they're offered. I've done Reiki trainings, I've studied, I've put a lot of money into it, into being a Reiki professional and an intuitive professional. And so therefore you should, you know, honor yourself, value your own time, evaluate your own time, your resources, and realize that you're worthy. You're worthy. So we have another block, could be not using your time wisely, spending time on things that don't count, like being on the phone, scrolling, you know, looking through other people's, what they're doing on Instagram or whatever, or just whatever comes up, or, you know, whoever. But this is staying in charge of your time and evaluating the hours in your days, seeing if there's a lot of wasted time you could manage better. Maybe you're just not putting resources into the right people either, you know, and you know that. If that's your story, you'll already know that when you've come to this reading. I'm not telling anything you don't know, right? So prioritize your goals and decide which ones are important. And maybe some of you want to go get a massage or a Reiki or something, or acupuncture for yourself. Let me see what else we have here. Something else connecting to this. You've got to be your best to help serve others, if that is in fact your goal and you feel that's your life purpose. Social media. Oh my goodness, look at that. I just mentioned being on social media and wasting time there, but this is about social media detox. So no posting, no liking, just living. Don't let it take over your life. Again, this is, I think it's like messages from your future higher self or something. Again, same person, MAHRUKHX. Um, yeah, so maybe needing to take a break from that because the opinions of others really don't matter. Cook more, reduce the urge to eat out and cook more meals at home. That's what the card's saying right now. So some of you may have come to this reading knowing that that's something you need to do. And meditate, quiet the mind, let your soul speak. You actually, you are that higher. You are that. Allow your higher self to speak. Sometimes, it's like we need to realize that we are in fact our highest message, or like it almost like it comes from within. That wisdom we all have within. We're all tapped in. You know, like you don't have to be Reiki attuned, for example, to access healing energy. I feel that all hands can heal. We have the potential to all heal, um, whether you're attuned to Reiki or not. But of course, Reiki is its own system that you do need to be trained on if you wanted to say you're a Reiki practitioner. Anyway, okay. So just learn to trust yourself, though. I know a lot of us are having a hard time with that. You can accomplish great things if you choose to believe. So yes, learn to trust in yourself, believe in yourself, and believe in what your intuition's telling you, and allow yourself forgiveness. Forgiveness. Okay, nothing was in vain. Everything happened exactly the way it was meant to, so you could grow, Libra. And you know what? We've got that King of Cups sitting right on top of the vase. And the vase says growth, right? And this is the card where I was picking up on an energy of like having regret or feeling sorry or something. That's what we need to release, okay? It can be getting in the way of everything. So, yeah, have compassion for yourself and let go what you need to let go of. And I know it's easier said than done. I know that. Just keep working at it. Keep working at it. You'll get there eventually. You will get there. Just you've got to, keep working on it. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your calling. And so you could have multiple soul connections coming in too. Remember, you could have this energy of a person, a complete stranger, meeting them in a random place, and it's going to have like a what they say or do maybe or something could have an impact on you in a big way, in a good way too. It's in a good way because it is sort of they were like a sign, they were like confirmation for you. Maybe they said something that was absolute confirmation for you and you don't even know them, you know. All right, let's see what else we have for career, finances, money, jobs, all that stuff. Let's tune into that. Again, another Maruka X deck. This is like the purposeful job and money deck or something. So here we are. Because I noticed I list the decks I use, but a lot of people ask me anyway. So I'm just going to tell you when I pull the deck. Sometimes I'll try to do that. This one, I don't always have all of them. Some of them don't even, as you can see, they don't even put the title on the back. So it's hard for me to even know because I own so many decks that I don't always know if they don't put it on the back. It's hard for me to remember which one's which. Slow, making slow progress. We have turtle yet again. We keep getting turtle. Making slow progress, but you're getting there. So remember, slow and steady work leads to success. That is sustainable. And it's time to stop putting things off for later when you need to do it now and use some sort of strategy. Okay, this is the advice here for finances, money. And we have another chessboard. Okay, so that sort of black white check pattern has been coming in, and for me that is strategy, planning ahead, realizing that you have different options. Remember, you had that 7 of Cups as well. That's having a lot of options here, a lot of possibilities, but choosing the right one. Again, take your time. People don't rush chess games, right? So this is looking at your current goals and imagining what obstacles may appear, being able to see 5 steps ahead. So those of you who are entrepreneurs, I say this all the time, it helps to write out a business plan. If you're not sure, you can find templates online for that. But become more strategic in how you're going to how you'll succeed long term. All right, and just making sure you're not making hasty decisions. Okay, and what else do we have? And then use your discretion. Absolutely use your discretion, and ask for proof of stuff too, and get proof of stuff. Also, I was getting something about 2 weeks. Or 2 months. So something could be delayed like 2 weeks, 2 months, or it could come in 2 weeks, 2 months. But it's that time frame was coming in like 2 weeks to 2 months. It could be 2 days. Some of you are maybe asking, it could be 2 days, sure. Could get good news in 2 days even from when you watch this reading. Anyway, health. It's time to improve your financial health and habits. Okay. So again, also taking care of your physical body. You've got to take care of your own self, right? You had self-care come in here actually, in order to take care of anything else, you know? So replenishing your energy, fully energizing to prepare for whatever is next. And know that mistakes will happen along the way, and learning how to ask for help. Those are all things that are coming through in this reading as far as your money, finances, abundance, so to speak. Here, abundance can come in many forms, though. That's why I say, so to speak. Let's get you another card on that, on finances and things. Let's see. This is the Fortune Oracle by Sharina Starr. World, 36. So be open to the new possibilities in all areas of your life. And the Star card, it wouldn't be a reading without that. And then you have your third card, which I'm only doing 3 right now, or I should say I am doing 3. That's going to be abundance. So lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, prosperity. Hard times are over with the Star card. Okay, look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. And again, just being open. There was another card that is from the Green Witch Oracle that wasn't even supposed to be in this reading. Things keep popping in that aren't supposed to be here. So you could find that's a theme this week too, where things are like you go to start something and then your plans get kind of they just don't happen the way you thought. Okay, so there could be something unexpected this week. I do feel that there is something kind of unexpected that could cause a delay, or maybe I'm feeling that energy because you're in it now and it's clearing up. But I do have also this hope. Someone could drop in by surprise, like things like that. There's daffodil here with this, so I'm getting mom energy on that too. I'm also getting so yeah, hope. I just heard Tina, so that's coming in too. And like a name like Evie or Ellie or Evelyn or something. Okay, so that is also coming in. Taurus. And I am hearing a wellness. Some of you really focus on your health right now. Okay, see a doctor if you need to, see a dentist if you need to. Daffodil, hope. Okay, so that's coming in. And let's see what else we have here. And that's air energy on there. It says Taurus, but it's also air energy, and that's us. Okay, rising of the phoenix. Look at that expansion. So you've risen from the ashes through your strength and determination. Now's the time to spread your wings. This is the Key Elements Oracle. This is a new chapter in transition time for you. Okay, it's totally new. Again, you've got new possibilities in all areas of your life coming in. You have the Star card too. Keep remembering that we always get the Star. This is abundant for you, okay? This is about an old version of you dying off, letting that happen so that you can grow, so that you can grow. So trimming out excess, okay? Like if you were a flower or a plant and you blossomed and then it starts to wilt, you've got to cut that off at the right place at the right time so that plant doesn't keep putting energy into keeping something alive that's actually already passed. It's already expired past its due date. Maybe you're just and again, not rushing anything either. Okay, so pruning away what does not need to be there anymore, because there's no point putting energy towards it anymore. This is a new beginning. Okay, ushering in higher vibrational energy that's fiery, it's expansive, and there's this link to your divine purpose, Libra, as well, in Crosswatchers. And let's go into love. Love. I just heard something about a predicament, possibly for some of you. All right, so let's see what we get. Usually we get a few different stories. You'll know if it's yours. All right, and we have Cupid's arrow. So again, this is about having faith, okay? A surprise invitation or meeting. You could be feeling hesitant, though. This could also represent Sagittarius energy. Then you have camera, reminiscing, learning from the past. All right, learning from the past. Not, again, we're not rushing into anything, right? This is the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle. And the Chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment. That I feel like that's from the past. Okay, that is this person came on really strong at first. Things could have been like, boom, wow, fantastic. And then And they could have a winter birthday. I'm just picking up on that. But it's but then it was like, then just as quickly as they're there, they're gone. Could have been an in and out kind of relationship too. And I just feel like the commitment wasn't there. All right. Those of you who are looking for something new, though, let's see what we have. What else do we have coming in? Let's see if we can get away from that past energy, right? Deal. Receiving what you need. Oh, boat. I don't know why this said, I saw it as deal. So some of you could be like deciding it's a deal. I'll be open to love, and maybe you're making a commitment, but this is a progression. Okay, this is arriving. This is moving on. All right, this is a being able to close things out. A love call, Libra. Someone expressing love, a message of love. They're thinking of you and letting you know, and and also put your feelings out there. Look at this. You got wedding rings. So some of you are entering into some sort of soul connection, everlasting love of some kind, a union, could be wedding, of course, that's on there. And but remember, again, things take time. All right, things take time. Oh, wow. Well, we've got clock here. So this is about takes time. I just said takes time. There it is. So this is, again, taking time to heal. All right. You will be seeing some progress, though. Okay. You will be seeing some progress in that area. And it doesn't have to be a romantic area. When I talk about love, it could be self-love. It could be something that you love. It could be a lot of different things. If you're wondering if someone's wearing a mask right now, could be. Okay, I did kind of see the mask card as I was shuffling. Girl talk is coming in. So just enjoying being happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Maybe some of you do need some more time with friends, just to get a cup of coffee to chat. So just savoring the moment of friendship, actually. All right, because love can come in many forms. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Excellent. And you're ascending. Look at balloons here. Birthday. We've got liftoff. Transcending obstacles. So this is a new phase, and preparing and learning and expanding. The word expansion is on this deck. And what do you know? So is the rising phoenix expansion. So you are expanding and you're opening up, hopefully, to the newness, to the possibilities in your life. Get you a numbers card here, Libra. Almost called you Leo. Maybe you have Leo connection, sister, something even. Could be anything. Okay, just saw it. There it is. It was flipped right over. 777. Again, for us, 777. Divine guidance, connecting with your spiritual guide. So you have 777 and 888. You are truly ascending. Again, rising of the phoenix. You've got the scarab beetle here. You are moving on. This is progress, okay? And remember, though, you've got to forgive what needs to be forgiven in order to really be truly free, all right? Just throwing that out there again. And again, if you enjoy these readings, please consider liking, subscribing. I appreciate it. Animals wise, we did have the owl show up. We had the beetle and spider. So those are the animals coming in. All right. Thank you so much to all of you, and have a wonderful week.